Opening arguments start in Phoenix today in an alleged honor-killing case. An Iraqi immigrant, Faleh Hassan Alamaki, is accused of running down and killing his daughter Noor because he believed she was becoming too westernized. And this is not an isolated case. The United Nations Population Fund estimates 5,000 Muslim women, 5,000, are murdered in honor killings every year. So clearly this is a problem. Joining us right now is the president of the American Islamic Forum for Democracy, Dr. Zuhdi Jasser. Good morning to you, Doctor.
Good morning. It's nice to be with you.
It's great to have you as well. We've got a real clash of civilizations here, don't we?
Yeah, we really do. I mean, this case should not be dismissed as sort of just an aberration and just a wacko. You know, the bottom line, it's not the Islam I practice. It's certainly not the Islam that any of the women in my family or the Muslims that I know that came to this country. In fact, many of us came to this country to escape this type of behavior. But it's sort of the tip of the iceberg in that honor killings are more of a sign of the fact that Islam and cultural issues are used as a tool by many men, brothers, husbands and fathers to oppress their daughters, to oppress their spouses, and prevent them from having independence. And we need to address that deeper issue as a community, provide safe havens for women that are, I mean, it's not only this case. There's another case in upstate New York now going to trial of a Muzammil Hassan, who was the head of a so-called moderate Muslim network, Bridges TV, that is now on trial for beheading his wife because he wouldn't let her have a divorce.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, in this particular case, this father ran his daughter over with his Jeep and also seriously injured his daughter's boyfriend's mother. The mother has survived. But this is such a problem because we may cite 5,000 murders, but you're also talking about intimidation and people getting hurt, and it runs a gamut.
It really does. I mean, what happens is, to this man, in his misogynistic, barbaric mind, his daughter embarrassed his family. So you see this type of embarrassment happen in Muslim families that bring their cultural traditions from the Middle East, where their daughters either want to leave Islam, they're caught drinking, they're caught dating, they basically wear moderate clothing or immodest clothing, and they want to be oppressed. Their families put them in, lock them up, don't want them to embarrass them. So it's not just the ones that end up getting murdered that we hear about, like this trial starting today, but it's all the other ones that are marginalized and we don't hear about, that we need to start exposing the oppressive use of Islam and Sharia for what they're doing.
Well, Dr. Jasser, if you live in a Western nation, you're going to become westernized. That's clear and simple.
Well, you know, that's a good point. What happens is they're here for either economic reasons, or they didn't buy into the ideology of the West, but they're here to basically spread their concept of Islam rather than modernize and reform Islam like many of our families came to do, and appreciate the values that allow us to be more Muslim, allow us to be more free and independent and have equality between men and women. But this needs to be discussed openly and not just dismissed and in denial.
Absolutely. All right, Dr. Zuhdi Jasser, we thank you very much for joining us so early today out there in Phoenix. Thank you, sir. All right, a dozen minutes before the top of the hour on this Monday.